Yeah, there's some things that can be done to tone down the difficulty. Or to tone down the ease, but there's also things that can be used to tone down the difficulty. Like giving you access to the things that can be to something that can be used to exp grind, or not exp grind, but to ev grind. Like the people, like truthfully, if you ev grind Pokemon early on, you get a massive advantage at cost, because you're not just randomly allocating stats, but you also are like, oh, I'm going to have this really hard hitting fast Pokemon, but you really don't get the most of doing EV training until you start getting levels. Because that's where it comes out to be the most important. Oh, right. It's not right. I also just remembered Hop is at the end of the road here to battle. So probably want to do something about that. Encountered a wild Weezing. Like, there are things that can and can't. It's just a weird balancing act, which, truthfully, the players of a game should not have any input on how balancing is done, because we have no honest idea how to make it a fair and balanced system. We just consistently will say, oh, I want this to be better or that to be better. And making everything better does not balance things well. I had to get in real close for that explanation. I just kind of felt the need to. Move for Yawn? I'll get rid of Growl for Yawn. Yawn could be very effective. What I'm going to try to do with Eternatus is actually not Eternatus. I'm going to try and catch Zamazenta in a Premier Ball. I think it'll be nice. Confusion instead. And trying to get in close with my microphone is the reason why I realistically should get an arm to go over my screen and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna put Zamazenta in that slot where Slowpoke is, probably. I think it's catch Zamazenta, fight Hop, and yeah. Or is it fight Hop and then catch Zamazenta? Hello. What are you up to? Oh, Redris, what are you doing here in the woods? What about you? Nobody ever comes in here since it is the forest where Zacian and Zamazenta rested. It's the best place to do a bit of thinking since it's so quiet and all. You say that you felt like something was calling you here, Redris. That's pretty uncanny. And additionally, I would not mind them putting a level cap on Pokemon if you choose to fight it at a higher difficulty. Like, putting a static level cap on Pokemon would probably give a difficulty curve that people would enjoy. And it just raises when you get your thing. Not just that a Pokemon will stop listening to you or will start listening to you if it gets past a certain point, but just a very, very hard will not do. Like, nothing can improve past this point. But that's one of these things that a lot of people probably wouldn't like if it was implemented. Because some people want to use their favorite Pokemon. But yeah, there just needs to be kind of a difficulty scaling associated to Pokemon. Oh, is it him first? Can I walk past him and do a thing? It feels like I can. Or not. Let's go! Give it a shot. Alright, Hop, what you got for me? Oh, Dubwool again. Hey, little goat buddy. And Corviknight. You probably don't have anything particularly great against me. Let's bring stats up. Right. I mean, the exact level is... Yeah. Like, let's see, we have 8 gems. How many levels go into 8? Like, so what's 100 divided by 8? 12? So I would say starting out, max cap would be 20. And then, yeah, and then 10 levels per gym badge associated moving forward. So you get 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, 100 at the last gym. But all of those would also have to scale to that level. Or at least not, maybe not that level, but to the point where, oh, it's actually difficult to be at that level. Or you could do something more in line of, okay, you start level 20 and add 5s to it. So it's 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then 60. And then at the league, you probably get a 10-point improvement. Then you have to do some other story thing to get another 10-point improvement. I feel like that would be viable, but give you a means and a reason to really reach above level 50. Because very often, in Pokemon, there's no point to going to a massively high level, except, truthfully, for the post-game stuff in this game. Post-game stuff in this game is probably the first time where being higher than level maybe 60 has been a very big boon. I'm gonna see what Corviknight can do with maxed out Hone Claws, by the way. Because I think it'll be fun. Honestly, is there a thing that raises physical and special defense that I could put on Corviknight? I don't know. Like, I think this game even has, with the DLC, the only time when post-game level 60 plus is a major thing. I think the only other one was probably Black and White. Maybe Gold and Silver and their remakes. How does Power Trip feel here? Which, ooh, okay, critical, not a great title, but you can see. Flapple, Slowpoke, Disable. I don't like Disable. Water Pulse I'll give. Give up Acid for Water Pulse, sure. Yeah, it's just... There's a whole lot of optional things we could kind of worry about with Pokemon that doesn't matter that much. Because the major thing is making the game fun. And a lot of people that try and make it difficult don't necessarily remember to make games fun. It's very much that issue with, like, Binding of Isaac. Ed McMillan developed a game that was fun initially. And then as it has progressed and updated, it's been less fun and more difficult. I'm actually curious how Power Trip scales. I'm just looking at it. 20 for every increased stat, so that's 60, that's 120, that's 240, wow. Wow. That's crazy. So yeah, Power Trip improves by 20 for every stat up you have. That's crazy. Yeah, let's go with another power trip. Because it's going to do that much damage to everything I hit at the moment, because I had enough time to scale it massively. And looking at it, the highest possible damage output for that move is 860, which is ridiculous. Like, it really is ridiculous. And the Slowpoke, Slowbro, Slowking stuff is going to be fun when it gets to that point. Honestly, attack... Honestly, Corviknight could use a speed-up move as well. Like, I just want to build Corviknight to power trip his way through all of this. But I want, like, speed and something else, and this and that, and just craziness. Because Corviknight's strength spam just seems fun. We'll get rid of Yawn for now. Ta-da! Learn Zen Headbutt instead. Cramorant. I'm gonna let Corviknight do what he's gonna do. I love Cramorant too. Some of the bird Pokemon in this generation I really like. They did something special with them that I enjoy. No real point in the Home Claws thing, but whatever. Oh wait, I moved second. Okay. Power Trip. Oh. Cramorant has speed. Oh yeah, no, definitely not worth it to lean into all of it. But like, if you have a tank-built Pokemon, it would be viable. Yeah, so that sounds like a good that sounds like a good metric to use for buffeting like that. Iron defense. Right. I like this, honestly. Corviknight. Oh no. Corviknight versus Corviknight. Who will win? Like, truthfully, the 240 Corviknight is definitely really good. I would say probably cap the champion at 70 in that instance. What does Curse do for normal Pokemon? Or for non-ghost Pokemon? That is a good question. Speed down, attack and defense. I'd rather take the special defense, to be honest. There's also the fact that you don't necessarily need to be over-leveled to win something. Because, again, it can go down to an amount of strategy. I didn't expect... Like, I won this entire fight because, oh, your thing can't really hurt me at the moment. I'm just going to boost my stats into space and then hit everything you bring me once. Gives a little headroom for Nuzlocke. That's fair. You also don't want to have... You don't want that to also coincide with an EXP amount that is equivalent to what they did in Black and White and Black and White 2. Because the XP distribution in those games was very, very, very minimal. If it isn't the two of you again, I was wondering what all the noise was about. And if it isn't Sonia, Redris, congratulations on beating Leon. Thank you. Hang it all in stride, like it's your due, eh? You cheeky thing. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be off assisting the professor? I'm actually not working as my grand's assistant any longer. In fact, I'm the professor now. You are? And really, I've got the two of you to thank for that. I was just along for the ride on your adventure, but I ended up taking a real interest in the history of the Galar region. I came to care for Pokémon even more than I ever had before. I'm sorry, I got distracted in my own head, but there's not been any more information on the Diamond and Pearl remakes, has there? That's something we need soon, or people are going to start rioting in the streets. Here, it's a book I wrote. I even signed it. That makes it a collector's item. You obtained a copy of Sonia's book. The key items. I've already got my own copy, lined up to buy it on the day it came out. Oh, thanks, Hop. That's so sweet. I'll sign your copy for you later. Guess she didn't bring two? People disrespect Hop. Anyway, I've got my grand's blessing to put out my first book under my own name. I think you can expect seeing things of the lovely Professor Sonia in the future, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I expect so. Sonia and Redris, you both amaze me. I've got a lot to live up to here. So what are you youngins doing here? Oh, right. Oh, that's it, isn't it? You were putting the rusted sword and the rusted shield back in their place. Sure. Can't just keep holding on to them forever, right? Yeah, that's what we were doing. We were just about to do that. Yeah. What do you think, the two of you are besties now with Zacian and Zamazenta or something? That must be it, Redris, why you felt like you were called here. Let's put the sword and shield back and say a proper thanks for all the help. Maybe if we do, we'll get to see Zacian and Zamazenta again someday. And I think this will be where they spawn. Yeah, just the ability to, turn the shield. Thanks loads for helping us out. Took us a little while, but we've brought back your precious relics and all. Hop, you and Hop returned the rusted shield and the rusted sword. I'm surprised I can't come back here and grab the rusted sword. Alright, that about settles that. Redris, why don't you and I head back? What are you going to do, Sonia? I think I'll stay here a bit longer. I want to do a little more research here in the forest. My power spot detector is going off. Well, I thought we heard someone making some noise over this way. Oh, these two. I recall these two. Well, you wouldn't be the Professor Sonia that wrote the book A Galar, a History. Hello, you bought my book? Yeah, why yes, of course, read it from cover to cover. Why yes, of course, I even wrote an internet review for it. That awful book was filled with lies, so we gave it a 1 star. What? There are no lies printed in that book. It's just plain rude. I'm Sordward. I am Shielbert. Dumb names. We are the new kings of Galar, descendants of the first kings. More than that, we're celebrities. New kings, descendants? Seriously, what are you on about? What exactly are you two supposed to be? Well. Could these things here be the fabled sword and shield? Well, they certainly are dirty. They must be fake. I feared to touch them with my bare hands. Hey, don't go nicking those. We just returned them. Do shut up. That's a bit harsh for a Pokemon game. We only happened to pick up some things that were dropped on the ground. If you've got a problem with it, how about you prove to whom they belong, But there's no way anyone can prove who those ancient things belong to. Even if we can't prove it, they're really important to Zacian and Zamazenta. Oh goodness, such a plebeian, and yet so pushy. If it's really so important to you, perhaps we should settle this with a battle. We're celebrities who buy battles for twice what they're worth? What does that even mean? I, the magnificent Shielbert, am your opponent. Alright, what you got in your hand? What do you even have total? Surf-edged, okay. Fighting type. Corviknight, that's actually not that big of a deal. Pressure. Let's see how... Oh, wow. Just immediate, huh? No heals or nothing. Meteor Assault. That's kind of cool. Kinda. Frustrating in the grand scheme of things, but kinda cool. You're probably not gonna fight. Go Eternatus. There's just a lot going on here immediately. Because it's Hop, these guys, then we're going to catch, I think we're going to catch Zamazenta. Just a lot to wrap your head around very quickly. Flapple, Slowpoke. Bronzong, yeah. Good here. You're not that good of a battler. I was going to say duelist. I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently. Yeah. This week to say, the reason I am I'm playing this today is because as of tomorrow, I have to be at work until Sunday again, or until Monday morning again. So I need to cover all of my games in a 2-day period. Phalanx. You're also a fighting type, not a flying type that could... Flapple does not have the level for this. I gotta remember that. But Eternatus has Dynamax Cannon? Dynamax Cannon. Yeah. What is a bit sad is I don't think you're allowed to get the Gigantamax form of Eternatus as a Pokemon you can use. I think the Gigantamax form is too strong, and they just are not allowing for it to be available. Probably. Which makes sense. Clang. Steel type. Okay, yeah, you lean into fighting and steel a lot. But, yeah, this is still... Like, again, Pokemon is very enjoyable. This is just another very enjoyable Pokemon game. Shift Gear. So improved stats, right? It's attack and speed. Yep. Flamethrower. Oh, right. That makes sense. Gear Grind. Much. Okay, that's not doing too much damage. And as it is, it looks like maybe next week is going to be the day I get to start the first DLC. But we will see, won't we? Right, chat? I don't know why I have that much fun with that. We shall see. Yep. Like, I will end up replaying through this game just to get the alternate forms of the horse and Cubfu evolution. Granted, I will be bringing, like, things Hey, took back the rusted shield. To somehow have defeated the adorable Pokemon I go strolling with, you're certainly strong. However, it appears that my older brother was victorious. Wow, man. Sorry, Redress, I lost to him. Something on your mind, boy. You weren't concentrating at all. Yeah, you have fun, Danny. On our battle. Younger brother, isn't it the one who stopped Eternatus? Yes, I literally just used him. He was in a Pokeball. I threw him at you and told you. Oh no, now that I look closely, I believe it is. What a rude child, snatching up our chance at glory like that. According to our sources, I believe it was also present during the destruction of the magnificent mural our ancestors so artfully created many years ago. What a garish brute, destroying the mural our family has held in such high esteem for so long. Mural? You mean the one that hid the historical ruins of Zamazenta and the others? Hold on a moment. Redris wasn't the one who destroyed it. Let us withdraw for now. Next time we shall bring Pokemon that will utterly defeat you. Yes, let's do that. With that, farewell. Wait, stop. Give back that rusted sword. Hold on, Hop. Like that kid, he's gone and recklessly run off. At least you're calm. I expected as much. I'm surprised that Hop lost to someone like that. He looked upset about something during the battle. Maybe that had something to do with it. His own rival became the new champion, and his goal vanished before his eyes. You can't help but wonder how he feels about it all. Anyway, Sordward and Shielbert, was it? I think I might know something about where those two weirdos went. Shall we go over it at the lab in Wedgehurst? Sure. Okay, we'll meet up later then. I'll head back to the lab. Oh. Sure. I just want to get a free heal off of this. Yeah, sure. Get a free heal and a cycle. I actually want to go check something while I have a moment. Battle Tower, Hyper Training, and BP, yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah, Hyper Training is for bottle caps. There we are. I didn't want to speak with... No, I will speak with you in a minute. I have received type null, so believe that is all of it. And then the memories. Wanted, yeah, let's see, $3.99? $3.99 out of 400. So Zamazenta is definitely next. Pokemon. Let's sort him. He's going over here with this special group. Don't worry about them. They're fine. They were from my battle. They were actually my Battle Tower team. I used them to obliterate Leon in the Battle Tower prior to this. Oh, actually, how much? I'm checking something. How much do these cost? Oh, not what I meant. You? BP shop. Ability capsule. Okay, so one-use items. Focus, yeah. Weakness and blunder. Eject pieces. Assault vest. Choice scarf. Specs and band. More bottle caps. And then the ability capsule. There. And then I think mints are here, right? Yep. So those will just be what I'll be using for specifying. Oh. Yep, they have to be level 100 to go through hyper training. But yeah, we'll deal with that at a later date. For now, we're just gonna go back to Wedgehurst. Yeah. And get a free heal. Yeah, it's definitely much cheaper. There's also a different, I think it's an ability patch item that gives your Pokemon the hidden ability, but does not give it the trigger for hidden ability breeding. So you'll get the hidden ability using it, you just can't move, you can't pass on the hidden abilities in that manner. I've been researching. Yep, because type null does not need to be into the party. Okay, so 2, 4, 16, which is Copperage. All right. I will probably need to level some stuff up here. Toxtricity. Don't trade Toxtricity for just Toxtricity. You go to slot. Sure. Just do this. And then... Alright, then slot 4 is you for Dracovish. And slot 6... Bring the pony up. It'll just be you 3 up top here. Grab you. You. And who else? Hasn't really been played with much. Why not? Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and give some candy to these Pokemon to bring up their level a little bit. I did not mean to do this. But yee. That power off actually caused an issue. All the memories. Yeah, the power going out caused an issue where I lost all of my information for Streamlabs. I don't know if that does anything. I'm literally one Pokemon away from the shiny charm. We'll worry about that later, though. Oh, that was a lot more than I anticipated. That's fine. Not a big fan of that. I put too many of those on there. Let's do 10 instead here. How about that? Or Ironhead. Ironhead will be fine. Heavy Slam is just general strength. Bulldoze. We'll replace Bulldoze, I guess. Why not? Likely learn another ground type. Ooh, play rough. That's interesting. I forget what Sheer Force even does now. Heavy Slam, Iron Defense is probably fine. Put Strength in. I don't need Strength. Poison Jab. Your stats are still kind of leaning into special, too. Poison Jab's fine. Overdrive I want to keep. I would like... Yeah, I would like to have the hidden ability on... Or maybe plus is hidden ability. But I want the other thing he can have. Boom Burst. Because it benefits greatly in improving these attacks. That's an attack. Okay. Dazzling Gleam. That's a special, isn't it? It is. We'll refrain from that. Not that one either. Not what I meant to do. I meant to do 2. Okay. Sure. That's my bad. I have some monstrous levels now. How about that? That's fine. Oh, that's a weight thing, not a... Yeah. That was definitely wrong. I wanted to do this. There you go. That would have been perfect. Yeah, Copperage. I'm gonna probably... I could always boost them to 100 in Hyper Train. The situation being right now is that I'm going into the DLC as soon as possible. So I don't want them massively over-leveled. Because the DLC is only around level 60-something. So Copperage will probably be up there at the moment. Lapple as well. The rest are probably... Actually... Ugh. We will Dracloak to 60 or higher, wherever this goes. But yeah, 30,000. Yeah, 30,000 EXP off of a piece of candy. Pretty up there. All right, Dracloak, give me your evolutions. Oh, Fingus. Dracloak evolved into Dragon Darts. I love this because he launches the dragons off of his head. He just launches the two little dragons off the top of his head to hit people with. It's hilarious. Alright, so we're good here. A little outlandishly powered for some of us, but fine either way. $3.99. I also want to, like, when I do Hyper Train Pokemon, I'm also going to do the mints on them as well. Alright, where were we going? Just running up the road here. That is the lamp. That is not a glowing sheep. I was concerned for a moment. Meow. Also, I've already come over here and found all the items and stuff from here. They are not a necessity at the moment. Because I used them already, or... Hello. Oh, wait. I was supposed to go to the... I was supposed to go to the... research lab. Not to her home. Hello. Oh, hello, assistant? Professor Sonia, you have a visitor. Hey, Redris, glad you're here. Who's this? She's my assistant. I've been so busy with research lately that I've had to bring on some extra help. I've been keeping all the wishing stars that Chairman Rose had been gathering here in the lab. Things have been a little hectic around here, but my assistant has been handling things in a proper fashion. She's really been helping me keep things afloat. I really haven't been doing all that much. You're Redris, the champion, right? I'm really glad to get to meet you. It's an honor, truly. Come here for a moment, would you? There's something I want you to have a look at. Alrighty. What do we got? You remember my power spot detector, right? It detects places where Dynamaxing is possible. Basically, when there's a high concentration of Galar particles, the readings spike. And that's how I figured it out. Hey, Bully, how you doing? The power spot detector reacted when those two got close. Could it be exactly? Follow the readings from the power spot detector and you might be able to find those short sword and shield weirdos. Sordward and Shielbert might claim to be royalty with their weird fancy names, but it's easier to just call them weirdos, don't you think? Let's get back on topic, though. Bit of a busy day. I get that. I'm going to have a bit of a busy week. I have work early tomorrow, and then I have a full day the next day, and I've got a full day from Wednesday to Sunday. It's gonna be good money though. I placed power spot detectors all around Galar, and now it's their time to shine. She's just hammering away on her phone. First one over here. Whoa, that's a way bigger reaction than I would have thought. Looks like it's coming from Turffield Stadium. You could always Dynamax Pokemon at the stadium, but that's not exactly unusual. These readings are way higher than normal. It can't be Tornadus, you already caught it. Maybe it's something related to those two Sword and Shield weirdos. You should go check it out, Redress. Since you're a snazzy new champion and all, I've set up your town map to show where the strong particle reactions are coming from, so have a look at it. But we beat the champion today, and we're now doing the, I guess, kind of post-game stuff.